Worse is the female rapper. They just hurl and hurl and won't respect.
That's what I'm ashamed of. Most of our female rappers, I ain't gonna lie.
Female rappers gotten dookie.
Yeah, but when I like no hoe, you know I'm always going in. Roll up air off the track and I ain't talking about no ends. Every stick and I'm not bad. Bitch, come get up with me.
EXYRE. Boy, my name's Stacy Red. You know what to do. Yeah. When I'm broke, jump all in this looking like a dog. Wrong hoe. That's my blood freaky bitch. And my guts, you can pull my hair, but don't mess it up.
Hey y'all, so as you guys can see, this video will be about the degeneracy, the constant decline that we are witnessing taking place within the so-called Black community. On this video, Corey Holcomb, Jermaine Dupri, Charleston White, and a few other people, right? They are going to be sharing their sentiments, their thoughts, and giving their opinion as to the present condition of the Black community and its decline. And they are also stating who they believe is at fault, and they're saying that they believe it's the rappers, right? Very specifically though, in this video, they are talking about the female rappers, right? And the degeneracy, the Jezebel energy that they are pushing, the self-hate that they are perpetuating throughout their music, and how they feel like this rap music is like one of the biggest tools that's being used right now, or one of the biggest detriments of our community, right? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna hear their opinion.
About Sexy Red album only doing 28,000 copies, right? In the era that I came in the music industry, if you sold 28,000 copies, you didn't get no other chance to even walk in the building again. You're fired. Like, is not talking to you if you sold 28,000 records.
Sexy, she represents everything that is wrong with the culture right now. She's not uplifting Black women. She's degrading them. She's not promoting intelligence, grace, dignity. She's promoting vulgarity, and chaos. And here's the sad part. There are Black women out there supporting her. If that's you, it's time to evaluate yourself.
Because her next question was, do you think artists like Sexy Red and NBA Youngboy are helping or hurting the culture?
When Woody was on the bus, he also said that he thinks Sexy Red has the best coochie out of all the female rappers right now. What do you think about that?
That's that pussy go burn you. There you go. That's that pussy that's go laugh at you while it's burning you. Yeah.
Sexy Red, you think?
Man, don't she got some lipstick called chlamydia? Don't she got some chapstick called gonorrhea? Hell yeah, she go burn your and she say she like the raw too. I mean, boy, listen, fucking raw. Most, especially you full of them drugs, you go be fucking with all the energy in the world. When it's time to come, he go come all in that, and that leave a little stench on that pussy. So if you got 2, 3 in you, then you got one fucking with the rubber. That rubber smell stay on that pussy for about a couple of days.
I want to say hurting the culture, but my heart says yes, they hurting us. But my logical mind says no. And I honestly, nah, they not hurting us. We was hurting before them. They just a product of what the culture produced.
So if I may be honest in saying that this is not our culture, this culture does not belong to us. This is a culture that has been cultivated, put together, and given to us by people outside of us, right? By groups that have absolutely nothing to do with our tribe. And in large part, I believe this is why we are witnessing the degenerate behavior, the decline in collective pride, right? Back in the day, we used to see pride within our communities, not anymore.
It's the #1 detrimental tool to Black people in America. The current state of hip hop is the #1 tool used for the detriment, to fuel the detriment of young Black males in America. The current state is it's like stage 4 cancer.
And so the reason for me saying that this is not our culture, this blackness, right? This is not our culture, because it's literally was created by men, right? The earliest being Francois Bernier, and he defined race in 1684, right? And then later year, Johann Friedrich Blumenbach, he would go on to redefine what race meant in 1795. Okay, so again, race isn't anything that was created necessarily by God. It was created by these men of European ancestry.
Sexy Red stopped her performance at Summer Splash because they were throwing water bottles and balls at her.
People are tired of dumb
being
promoted. So you cannot come out and say, "Pound town, my booty hole brown," and expect people, I'm tired of you. Like, here's my thing: what I would have told Sexy Red if I was the manager. That's gonna happen. Get ready for it. We know what we signed up for. We know what's gonna happen. You ain't Kendrick Lamar. Has anyone ever thrown a shoot at Kendrick Lamar? No. You know why? Because these guys are prophets. They're trying to help the community. You, on the other hand, are making dumbed down to make money for yourself.
And because we now very explicitly understand that our enemy has never attached anything beneficial or positive to us, not on purpose anyway, right? And so for those reasons alone, I feel like we should definitely be questioning, really, what does it mean to be black? Really? I definitely think we should go a step further, right? Because if they can come up with a name to call us, a label to attach to us, all based off of the color of our skin, the thickness of our lips, the texture of our hair, and whatever other BS analysis they've, found and used, right? Surely we should be able to look at ourselves and come up with something that's auspicious or beneficial for us to label and name and title ourselves with.
I have a chapter in the book called The War Against Black America. It's called Weaponizing the Poor, The War Against Black America. And I point out that the communists had been targeting the blacks since the 1920s. They've been at it since the beginning. And the last thing in the world they want is a happy, prosperous black community. They want them isolated, angry, feeling oppressed, because a happy, a content population is of no value to them.
None.
They can't use them. They can't use them.
She done went and got her everything done. Her whole face is different. Her skin color is different. She look like that. She don't look like that no more. Y'all, why as soon as they get some money, they go change their looks? They be so insecure about their face, their bodies, and every damn thing.
In the famous words of Mr. Kendrick Lamar,
They not like us.
They are not like us, right? But the sad reality is we are being programmed to be just who they say we are, and to want or have the desire to be just like them, right? And because our confidence, our pride, our sense of self has been lost in large part, I believe this is why it's so easy for many of us to be convinced that we can actually find self-value in materialism. Like, so many people think that by purchasing and wearing Gucci and Louis that somehow makes you valuable. And it's like, no, dear heart, that does not make you valuable. What it does is it makes Louis and Gucci more valuable, right? Every time you spend money, their value, their stock go up. And in many cases within the so-called black community, we know that most people that's wearing those brands, those labels within our community, most of them are broke, bankrupt, and void value. And after being stripped of our pride, our confidence, and our sense of self, right, integrity, it made it that much more easier for us to fall under the leadership, right, under the tutelage of capitalism. And so basically, all of the degeneracy that we're seeing, the horrorism, the greed, the showboating, the dysfunction, the self-hate, the degeneracy that we are witnessing take place within our community, it's all orchestrated chaos and confusion, right? With the very deliberate intention to keep us dumbed down and stupefied as a people, because that way it makes it that much easier for us to be programmed and controlled and kept under check. And in the famous words of Mr. Kanye West, and a man get paid off for all of that. But to a great degree, it's our fault too, right? Because we allow our community, our so-called culture, to be opened up for exploitation, to be open to manipulation, right? And to be gatekept, right? Because we are always looking outside of ourselves for validation. We're always seeking approval from everyone around us, right? And we too are pretty much willing to do any and everything, right? Including selling our souls to fit into a certain group or a certain part of society, right? So that we can be a part of something so-called bigger, right? And this is why, or this is how they control us and our talent, right? Because they know our desires. And you might ask, well, how do they know our desires? Because it's been an implanted thought that many like to call the American dream, but it is shown up as more of a nightmare for many people that look like me. And so this is why it's important for us to dream our own dreams and manifest our own realities, right? We have to start doing what we can do for ourselves. And that's a great deal if we just actually start, okay? So you guys get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd like to ask you to go ahead and hit that like button. You guys also consider subscribing to the channel because it does help me out a lot. I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.